At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their clothes or their effort on the floor. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Alperen Şengün.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Clippers starting 5. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. And it's man in at the small forward position. And for Houston, the forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Brooks misses. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Wizards. Powell, the pass to man. Zubac, a screen on Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Count the basket. Şengün's got the game going here with the first basket for the Rockets.
Good job.
Once a steal is made, that's the best time to attack on the break.
Now here's Powell. Averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. The Clippers again turning it over. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Şengün with a screen on Powell. And Green gets it to go.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter. And really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
It's Powell on the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And that one misses. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Here's Harden following the basket by Jalen Green. Pass to man. Back to Harden. The shot misses the baby hook.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's your T-shirts to the Lord section. Total wins the Lord.
At the break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. In third, the Rockets. Fifth, the Clippers.
I mean, great teamwork and great schemes at both ends of the floor. You're seeing that from each of these clubs, and this is what defense is all about.
Now, here's Zubac. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Powell. Now here's Harden. Los Angeles with another miss. Inside. Gets stolen by Jones. Pushing it up. Powell dishes to Harden. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
That free throw missing. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, are new teammates still, getting used to each other?
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now Van Vliet. James Harden missing on the 3. And he's able to get it back. And it's Smith missing. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, it's Thanksgiving time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Let's see those dance moves. Oh, that's nuts. No thanks.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
Let's hear it for you.
On the floor for the Clippers, number 33, Nicholas Batum.
The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. Powell, the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Here's Mann. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Here's Smith. They kick it out to Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Powell, the pass to Harden. Tries from 10, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Harden, so smart. Really good at finding ways to capitalize inside.
Back to Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Harden. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. He's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Harden gets the bucket.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Smith with a screen on Harden. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
The free throw drops for Powell. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Jones. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Man can't hit.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Van Vliet. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Free throw drops for Smith.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Cam Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Smith hits them both. Clippers trail by 5. It's Powell on the wing. Down kicks to Dunn. To the paint. Here's Porter. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. They get it back. From deep, Green. Here's Şengün. And finally they hit one. Şengün's got 8 points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Dunn. They need this. The rebound by Shepard.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepard. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepard for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. Thank you for the update, Shams. Pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
You can tell Porter Jr. is a pretty crafty guy. I mean, he knows how to manipulate the defense.
The first one falls.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Green in for Shepherd. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Amir Coffey's checked in for Norman Powell. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green against Dunn. Green passes to Thompson. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a change here. And both free throws good for Green. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Porter with it. Over Thompson. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
We've got Green. Thompson is out there with Green. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. There's Porter with the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
Here's Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Green's got 10.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Porter, no luck.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot.
My goodness.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Done with it. Defended by Adams. Batum dishes to Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Green. Beyond the arc. No good there. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Done against Green. Out to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Drives to the hoop. The second effort. And he lays it up and in. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here they come, your Hot City Thunder.
Checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Amen Thompson. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Tate, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Highland's checked in. Here's Green. His last outing, he had 18 points, and the basket is good.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Now, here's Batum. Hasn't made one yet. Lock at 6. Here's Highland. Rockets with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Porter. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Coffee passes to Highland. Pass to Jones. Back to Highland. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Rockets leading by 8. Smith outside. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time from Jones. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
VanVleet finds Tate, and he comes up with the deuce. Tate's only got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Coffee. And Adams sends it back. Up top, Tate. Pass to VanVleet. Green in the post. Porter's there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Peterson making some changes. Şengün comes in for Steven Adams, and Brooks subbed in for Tate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Now Van Vliet, James Harden missing on the 3. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires for 3.
2 minutes.
Brooks grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined.
Oh,
Goodness! That was special. Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Harden gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Green. He's got 15. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the left iron.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Van Vliet. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
Harden kicks to Powell. Jones the pass to Mann. Jones with the screen on Brooks. Launches it. Mann can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited and
offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's man in at the 3.
And James Harden feeling spry, giving the defense everything they can handle with this scoring.
Van Vliet against Harden. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And Şengün throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the shot goes in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Here's Harden. No good, unable to end this run.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Zubac. He's right around 17 points a night, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 16 to the paint. No good. In and out off the rim. Rockets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Smith sets the pick for Green. Kept alive. Brooks. And it's in there.
You can never question Brooks in regards to his willingness to work. He gives it to you every time he's out there. He gives you his all.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get loud, man. Home support is yours. Raw. That's right, everyone. It's time to fire up some t-shirts.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Rockets #1.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
Harden outside. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Here's Şengün. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quitting this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Harden, no good on the free throw. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Zubac, the best of man, kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, Los Angeles.
And an offensive master at work. Harden has figured out every way to take advantage of a defense.
Van Vliet passes to Green and falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Harden. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct. And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Harden. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. The first free throw is good. The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. And so Harden will bring it up for L.A. Pass to Powell. Now Zubac. Now, man, he's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Rockets leading by 18. Van Vliet passes to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Over Harden. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Green. And it's 13 points for Fred Van Vliet. Outside, Jones. Back to Harden. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. For the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Terrence Mann. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Rockets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Smith kicks to Thompson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 77, Kevin Porter Jr.
Clippers trail by 20. Here's Powell. Dunn looking over the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll picks one up.
Oh, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And so Dunn nails both of them. Rockets leading by 18. Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 10 points.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And that one's good by Porter.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And the first one drops. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
He hits both from the stripe.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Outside, Porter. Dunn with a screen on Thompson. And that one's good by Porter.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. Down low, here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Porter looking it over. Here's Flowers. And it's off from three-point range. Out left to the wing. Van Vliet on the wing. Green with a screen on Dunn. Here's Van Vliet. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Porter kicks the foul. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Over Porter. Thompson misses. Clippers trail by 18. In the corner, Powell with it. Dunn with it. Here's the 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Şengün with a screen on Dunn. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Whitmore. Whitmore's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jalen Green. Green is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Thompson, and it's Adams, and at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Batum passes to Dunn. That one goes in.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Outside, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Jones. Inside. Here's Coffey. And it's good. 2 points.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Porter against Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's Adams. Pass to Whitmore. Drills the three-pointer. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And Porter, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard. Getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Brown is checked in for Los Angeles. And Porter drops them both. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And Batum kicks to Porter. Done outside. And stolen by Thompson. And the dunk by Eason.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Pass to Brown. Batum sets a screen for Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Green in the game. Porter against Thompson. Porter inside. Batum passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Now here's Green. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Three-pointer. Dunn misses. Rockets leading by 21. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Thompson dishes to Green. Pass to Thompson to the middle. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Houston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Tries from the block, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's time for the next 10. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You have the camera on you. You must have loved your dancing cheers at home.
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Cam Whitmore. Houston moving it around. VanVleet finds Şengün. Thompson inside, defended by Mann. The shot by Thompson, no good. To the inside. Pass to Powell. The second chance effort. That misses off the backboard.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And he knocks down the first one.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. Over Harden. Count that one from VanVleet. VanVleet's got 12 points here in the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Back to Harden. Puts up a deep three. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Thompson. And here is Tate. Now Thompson. Guarded by Powell. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Langdale.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Harden can't hit. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Shepard the pass to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Here's Tate, defended by Mann. Shot by Eason, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Powell, that's good.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Harden. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Clippers. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Green.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And he's good on the second. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well-coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Thompson.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Pass to Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Harden gets the foul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Ethan Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Green.